Well, hey there, everyone, and happy Thursday. Well, we are keeping a close eye on your forecast, just making sure that you can hear me. Yes, yes, you can. So, in case you're joining me for today, whether it's streaming Facebook Live, please let me know where you're watching from so far for today, because I mean, it's warm out there. The humidity, it's lower, but I want to know what you're thinking of the forecast. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the Facebook Live here. That way I know if anyone's watching and if they have any questions about what we are eyeing in the forecast. But really just a lot to unpack with it. We do have the weekend ahead of us, expecting increased humidity heading into tomorrow, expecting higher temperatures, and also we are tracking the tropics. So let's go ahead and dive right into your forecast and what we're eyeing out there so far. And first, just mainly going to take a look across the southeast and seeing all of that sunshine to begin, and really just some pop-up showers closer towards Panama City, not quite impacting anywhere that much closer towards us. So PCB, the highest chances to see really active thunderstorms, looking in closer, even a severe thunderstorm warning. Really the outlier there, because we're seeing all of this sunshine. It's calm, it's quiet out there, really a pleasant Thursday. And as we make our way into the rest of today, we're only expecting to see more of that sunshine continue. There's more of those pop-up showers and thunderstorms just closer towards Panama City. Now we could possibly see some of those pushing just closer towards Destin later on for today, but Mobile, Baldwin, Escambia, and Florida, and also the rest of our inland counties are looking fantastic. If there's any rain chances for today, it's going to be on the Florida Panhandle, and again, areas closer towards Destin looking at the highest chances. Taking a live view outside right now from our Netherland air conditioning camera at the very top of the Foxton News studios. Beautiful out there, really just more of those blue sunny skies. A few more clouds making an appearance, traffic moving smoothly over McGowan Park, and temperatures right now 91 degrees, dew points mid 60s, and so the feels like temperatures 94. Now this number that it's straying away from, it's 3 degrees higher for the feels like temperature. That is only going to get bigger heading into tomorrow and Saturday. And so as we take a look at the temperatures all across the Gulf Coast, upper 80s, some lower 90s out there, so really feeling toasty. But then it's the dew points that will make the biggest difference. We're seeing some of the 60s, a few 70s, really some outliers there. I mean, Pensacola, not quite sure how sold I am on that one of being at the 58 degrees for some of those dew points, but we are starting to notice more of that dry air in place. And so over the next few hours, we'll continue to see our temperatures tick up, maxing out in the mid 90s for many spots. However, the feels like temperatures possibly even warmer out there. And so as we make our way into the rest of this afternoon, that's when we could just start to see some of those feels like temperatures getting closer towards the triple digits, not quite getting there in some spots. So that will be the good news, but expecting that to be pretty short-lived, as those changes will be on the way heading into tomorrow. And so taking a look at our muggy meter, this is going to be that measurement of humidity. And so for today, it's in the mid 60s for many spots. However, by tomorrow and into Saturday, we quickly jump back into the 70s, seeing more of those lower to mid 70s. And then Sunday and Monday, just a reminder that it's going to be raining here. And so, of course, our dew points are going to go up. It's the measurement of water in the air. And so those numbers will go up. But Friday, Saturday, noticing more of that. And so how our comfort scale works is right now we're falling within that noticeable, some areas in the uncomfortable category, but Friday, Saturday, and into the rest of the weekend and next week, we quickly jump up into that miserable category. So we will definitely notice some of the differences there. And so our feels like temperatures by tomorrow and Saturday getting back into the triple digits. So if you are spending any time outdoors tomorrow or Saturday, just make sure you're staying hydrated. Find some cool ways to cool down, and whether it's heading on down towards the splash pad, the pool, just have the sprinklers going in your yard. Go get one of those inflatable pools. Also make sure that you're thinking of your pets for the next few days. Limit their time outside and make sure that they are also getting plenty of water. Now, heading into this evening, in case you do have any plans, it's still going to be warm out there. Temperatures are still in the upper 80s by 7 p.m. Clear skies, however, dipping down to the lower 80s by 10 o'clock. And then taking a live view outside right now down in Orange Beach. It is beautiful. I mean, just take a look at the vibrancy of the water Perdido Pass, Robinson Island looks nice. Seeing quite a few folks getting out there and enjoying it. And the good news is that we are continuing to keep the rip current risk low over the next few days. So, I mean, it's still toasty down there, dew points in the lower 70s, feeling like 96. So in case you were wanting to head on down towards the beach over the next few days, today it looked great. Tomorrow expecting the same. And then by Saturday also expecting that to stay low. However, on Sunday, which is Father's Day, expecting it to bump up to moderate for both Sunday and Monday. So just make sure you're cautious at the beaches, know the name of the beach you're located on, the closest lifeguard stand, the beach flag that's out there. But as always, just make sure that you're being careful. I was mentioning it earlier today on Studio 10 and Fox 10 Midday. I know some people go back and forth on what days they want to have any of those plans out there. So if you're thinking of heading out Sunday, but maybe you go out Saturday, I would recommend Saturday. Saturday will be the better day to head on down towards the pool, the beach, the boat, any of that, because regardless of the rip current risk, I guess not the pool, that rip current risk, but it's still going to be more sunshine. So rain chances increase on Sunday, so that will also be something to take into account as well. If I can find my words so far for this afternoon. UV index. It's very high. It's continuing to stay high. We're getting into the summertime. We're about to reach the summer solstice, and burn time only about 10 minutes. Make sure you're being cautious out there. It's 11 out of 12. Sunscreen, find some shade, limit your time outside. The sunscreen, apply it over and over and over again. Please be careful out there. And let's go ahead and talk about the tropics. The National Hurricane Center did just release their update about an hour ago. Just a reminder, it's, keep in mind, 7 and 1. So it's 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. and then 1 a.m. and 1 p.m. Daily, regardless of what they're seeing out there, they will always have those updates come out at that time. It's just once we start to see these systems be created and start to form, that they'll issue those a little bit sooner. But 7 and 1 is just what you need to keep in mind until we get closer towards daylight savings, ending, starting, fall back, yeah, fall back. So you won't have to worry about it until then, always at that 7 and 1. And so still just keeping an eye on the eastern side of the Florida Peninsula, just off the Carolinas. Low chances of development. Not looking too likely. Some slow strengthening is possible within that system, but futurecast models still really don't have it happening. And then that one in the southwestern Gulf, the orange one, the one with higher chances, it's closer to us. Still really not concerned about this one. It's an area of low pressure expected to emerge in the Bay of Campeche. So it hasn't even formed into low pressure yet. That's expected by this weekend. And then early to mid next week, a tropical depression could form. But I want to go ahead and take a look at what it's looking like on futurecast models. So again, that one in the Gulf, it hasn't formed yet, so it's not circled there. But that one just on the east side of the Florida Peninsula, it's going to move further off towards the northeast, getting out of here in between the Carolinas and Bermuda. Problem for the fish, really not looking like there's too much to it. And then there's that one beginning to form just in the Bay of Campeche, so the southwestern Gulf. Moisture, a lot of it, a lot of rain. And we slowly start to see it beginning to look a little more organized. But then by Tuesday, whoops, I didn't mean to go forward. But then by Tuesday, it's just moving into Mexico and Texas, bringing in some increased rain chances. So we could possibly see some very light impacts from that system as it's pushing further towards the west to increase our rain chances here. Not direct impacts from it, however, but just increased rain here from that system. As always, please just be cautious what you see on social media. Long range GFS, I think about 2 weeks out, it's always continuing to show a really strong storm forming, and not sold on it, because even yesterday it had it a day further, and so it's not a consistent thing. So please be cautious. If it's pretty much over 10 days out, put it in the trash. We'll continue to monitor and keep you updated with everything that you need to know. But taking a look at our full 7-day outlook, there's those warmer temperatures that I mentioned heading into tomorrow. Mid to upper 90s for both Friday and Saturday. Once we get closer towards Sunday, that's Father's Day, increased rain chances there, pretty isolated to scattered, but then a bit more widespread to start off next week. I do think that we will continue to tweak some of these numbers, especially dependent upon that little feature that we were watching in the Gulf. That'll start to influence our forecast. Again, not expecting direct impacts from it, but how it moves further off towards the west will just, it will impact our rain chances here locally. So again, just stay updated with us as we do get closer. I want to say hi, Jeremy. Thanks for watching. I am ready for football. I am ready for fall to get here. We were just talking earlier in the commercial breaks during Studio 10 that Hobby Lobby and another home store around here already had fall decorations out. I think it was before Memorial Day that Hobby Lobby had fall decorations out. And so I was in my happy place with that. I'm ready for football. I'm ready for fall weather. I'm already over summertime and we're not even fully there yet. But you know what? It's beautiful out there. Maybe head on down towards the beach if you're able to for this weekend. Just enjoy it so far for this Thursday. But again, I'll continue to keep a close eye on your forecast. I will be on Fox 10 Live just coming up here in about 45 minutes with Lee and Shelby. I hope to see you all there. And then also for any of my early morning risers, I will see you bright and early, or really dark and early tomorrow morning. I will be on Fox 10 News beginning at 4:30 in the morning. So I'll be doing 4:35, 6, 7, and the 8 a.m. show. So tune in tomorrow morning. You'll catch me early to begin the day to keep you updated on your weekend forecast. But I wish everyone a fantastic Thursday. We'll keep you all updated. Again, have a great day.